What's up, everybody? Sorry about this change of the meeting, but wanted to get it recorded. There's a nice little component to it at the end about my Weichert. So, welcome to the sales meeting. Let's get right to it. All right, motivation gets you going. Motivation gets you going. Discipline keeps you growing. Motivation would be great if we have it every single day, but the reality of it is we don't. So you have to have discipline and consistency. That's going to outwork motivation every single time. Now, when you get those bands of motivation, you definitely want to ride that momentum and do as much as possible, and screw down some of those disciplines, some of those things in your calendar, and do more of them. But at the end of the day, motivation is gonna dwindle, and not gonna be there every single day. So we have to have the discipline and the consistency that gets you growing. So I love this quote. Love to hear some stuff in the comments or email some of the successes you had in your prospecting and activities. So tell us something good. We had Rich Ralph had 94 Conklin Street in Farmingdale pending, and Ed Gebhardt 146 Caroline Avenue. So great job on those. We all know the Facebook group. Definitely WhatsApp. That's the best way to communicate and quickest response. And it's collaborative, right? Everyone contributes if there's some question that might pop up. If you know anyone looking to join our team, definitely let us know, and you would be entitled to Weichert for life. So if you know of any agent out there or somebody looking to get into real estate, all we need is kind of a warm introduction. We'll pick up the rest, and you will get 10% of our company dollar on those agents' closings. So again, it's not going to make you rich, but it's a way to really earn additional income for not doing all that much. We have our awards banquet, which is open to everybody, whether or not you're getting an award. We'd love for the whole office to be there. We're going to provide some sort of transportation, so we do need a head count. I know Maria has been sending out some reminders. So it's March 5th at Terrace on the Park, 6 p.m., and it's a fun thing. We got a DJ. The food's pretty good from what I hear. It's the first time we're doing it at this event, at this place, but it should be good. So definitely, if you can, mark your calendars and make every effort to attend. All right, let's talk market absorption rate. If you look here, they're a little higher, right? 2 months, 3.8 months in Massapequa, 1.4 in Wantua, and 2.8 in Woodbury. So we are seeing that market absorption rate tricking up a little bit. However, there's not a lot of houses, right? We still have a big inventory issue. I mean, Farmingdale, only 16 active houses, which is kind of mind-blowing. 30 days on the market, homes are selling fast, even though the market absorption rate might be a little bit. We're in the new year. We're in February. We had some snow storms and some cold weather. So we are seeing probably some sellers that maybe delayed it a week or two, and we're hopeful that we're going to get more listings this spring. So it's the work we do now to hopefully get that business a month or two later. Here's the fast track schedule. Again, if you've taken fast track in the past, you have the ability to register, and we call it an audit, but you could get in for no additional cost, get a refresher, even if you wanted to attend just the specific topics you wanted to refresh on. Here's your Weichert webinars coming up. My Weichert Lead Management Made Simple. That's tomorrow. I think that should be something that everyone should make every attempt to do. Your business sources, make it yours, customizing your My Weichert website. I think that's a really great one for especially some of you who I spoke to in the past about customizing your web pages to some niche thing that you want to do. That's definitely one that you're going to want to jump on. Success Track is on WeichertEvents.com. It's a quick webinar, Zoom, and it's a refresh on basically Weichert tools and a little motivation too. So definitely check that out. YouTube Agent Success Hub, definitely jump on this. And if you have some topics that you did want to go over, let us know and we can definitely get that going. Is your office inventory? You know how to look it up on on the matrix. If not, let us know. We'll show you how to do that. Some rental inventory. We did have a price improvement on 23 West Mill Drive down to 289.9. All right, so this is what I was excited to go over. Leverage your My Weichert database to discover missed opportunities. So home valuation requests. So some of you may have these, some of you may not, but we should be doing this maybe on a weekly basis where you copy your URL for the home valuation and post it on your social media accounts, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever that might be. Share it in an email to your database, whatever kind of sources you want to get it out. We should do that on a weekly basis, frequently. Now, when you do that, you're going to get people that are going to put their address in and then kind of stop. They're not going to put in their information for you to contact them. So we call that half valuations. So their addresses only. The homeowner started a valuation on the website, squeeze page or landing page, but didn't submit their contact information. That's how most of these are going to come. So send them a half valuation request letter to thank them for visiting the site and invite them to contact you to complete their home valuation. So here's an example of what that might look like. Thanks for visiting my website, requesting your home's value. It looks like something went wrong when your report, my image is in the way right here, was not delivered. You are smart to check your home's value, especially in today's market. Even if you're not ready to sell, knowing your home's worth gives you a clear benchmark of future decisions. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it touches on the fact that they might not be ready to sell now, but it still could be valuable to get the report. So at the end, my price analysis comes with a no bothering you pledge, right? You have no risk of getting this report. I'm not going to bother you. It's your home, your price, your timeline. Reach me at, put your phone number in, let's talk or text. So it's a great way of, one, they jumped on your website and did a half valuation. Two, they're getting a piece of mail, and then you should periodically check in with them, maybe even find their contact information and reach out and just ask if they see any value in getting a home valuation. All right, hot leads. So anyone who's on your website gets put in as a contact, right? But the most engaged leads in your database are hot leads, and they fit a certain criteria in order to be called a hot lead. So the contact revisited your website after 14 days. Contact visits your MyWiker website 5 times in a 7-day period. Contact views 5 properties within 24 hours. Contact views 10 properties within a 7-day period. Contact viewed a specific property 3 times. Contact favorites a property. So hot lead status is very difficult to achieve. They are truly hot and ready to do business. So you would think any one of those things could trigger it as a hot lead, but that's not the case. So they have to have, I believe, 4 of those items in order for it to fit the criteria of being a hot lead. So they're not just doing one of those things, they're doing multiple of those things. And that's the reason why they're called a hot lead. So we want to really go after that and spend the time on reaching out to those people, picking up the phone and trying to have a conversation with them. The hot leads, we shouldn't text and email only. We should jump on the phone and try to get on the phone with them. There's a way for them to ask questions too. So this isn't something that's done all the time, but if you see that question, they're willingly asking you a question and want you to contact them. So they're basically asking for you to do business with them. All right, save the property. So saving a property on your website means they're interested in you and plan on revisiting your website, right? So they have a reason they saved that property. So here's some steps for someone who saved that property and what property was saved. Make the call and follow up with them. Recent website visitors. So your leads are actively engaging in your website. That's a good one to look at too. If they're actively looking and coming back to your website, you're going to want to try to contact them. So call the first contacts you see because they are literally looking on your website now or are your most recent visitors. So getting an appointment is easier when you leverage your database to make contact with your most engaged leads, right? You're already top of mind to those people. They were on your website. They looked at multiple properties. They revisited your website. So those are the people you want to spend the time with your activities. So don't let opportunities slip by. Spend just a few minutes each day with your MyWiker platform. And let's be honest, if we are picking up the phone, right, and we're calling those hot leads without fail every single time, are we not going to get business from it? Now, if you call 2 people, you might not get business, but if you're consistently doing it every single time, you are absolutely going to increase your conversations. You're going to increase your appointments, which is going to lead to more income. So let's do that. We already went over the rentals. We're having a wine and cheese mixer Wednesday, February 11th at 5:30. We want everyone to attend. We'd love for you to be there. It'll be a fun little gathering. So mark your calendars and definitely let us know if you can make it. If you have needs, wants, haves, definitely not join, but participate in the WhatsApp group. Let us know. And we are here all week for you. Just give us a call, and I hope you all have a wonderful week.